Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is May the 17th, 2025. We're going to be talking about WWE Smackdown. We got interesting things happening for WWE Saturday's main event, I believe is next week. We got two matches that got added to Saturday's main event. It's going to be Damian Priest will be versing Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match. And it was announced that R-Truth talked to Nick Aldis, and he says, if I have to beat some sense into John Cena, because the John Cena that he knows is a nice guy, and he says, the one that put me in the table on the press conference at Backlash is not the right John Cena, the real John Cena, so he's going to do something to John Cena. And it's official, John Cena defends his title against R-Truth. I believe this is the second time they face each other. I believe so. I think this is the second time they face each other for the championship. But this time, Cena's the heel. R-Truth is the babyface. R-Truth was the heel in Capital Punishment of 2011. And now, I think they had a couple of matches on Raw. But for the championship, I think it was only in Capital Punishment. And we heard that SmackDown has a new woman. We got an NXT called up. I thought she would be coming to Monday Night Raw, but she's coming to SmackDown. Julia is coming to SmackDown. We still don't know what's going on with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair after they talk. Charlotte says she doesn't need Alexa Bliss. So we have Money in the Bank qualified matches as well. We have Solo Sikoa K. Melds with Jacob Fatu and Jeb Cobb. Jeb Cobb has a new name now, JC Matedo. I think that's what it is. So I guess we're not using Jeb Cobb anymore. We're using JC. Do I hate it? It's okay. Maybe we get more used to it when he keeps coming and show every time. I'm just surprised that they changed his name because everybody else that they brought from AEW did not change their names except for Rusev. And they shortened Andrade's name. So that's interesting. We had a whole bunch of segments, and with those segments we had Nia Jax and Jade Cargill. And you see Naomi behind everybody. Behind Jade Cargill, behind Nia Jax, just stalking everybody. So we got Solo coming out and talking about Jacob Fatu and JC and all that stuff. Talking about Roman Reigns, that he lost control of the bloodline since he won the Netflix debut in that Bloodline Rules. And now Solo has his new version with Jacob Fatu and JC. And he said all that stuff, and Jacob Fatu got upset because Solo still has a problem with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu said a whole bunch of things, and then they got interrupted by LA Knight. LA Knight attacked JC, and then he ran away. So we have our first Money in the Bank qualified match for the women's side. We have Alexa Bliss versus Mia Yim, or Mitchell, versus Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green is not happy because her little bodyguards are not allowed at ringside. I was hoping Mitchell wins this match because it would be great to see her in a PLE. But no, we get Alexa Bliss. Bliss wins the match. And then we have Fraxium versus DIY. I thought it was a pretty decent tag team match. My goodness, Fraxium is a fast-paced people. But DIY tried everything they could to get a win. They couldn't do it. The winner of that match was Fraxium. And it was official that next week, the Street Profits talked to Nick Aldis and gave them a tag team title match. Fraxium versus Street Profits next week for the WWE's tag team titles. That's going to be interesting. We have Aleister Black versus Carmella Hayes. During this match, Carmella Hayes wasn't listening to The Miz. Miz told Hayes to do his nothing but net leg drop off the turnbuckle. But Mr. Carmella Hayes says, no, I don't want to do that. But Aleister Black gets the win. But Miz distracted Aleister Black and got kicked in the face again. And then Carmella Hayes attacked Aleister Black. And he finally did his nothing but net leg drop off the turnbuckle but he did not win the match. We have Solo Sikoa versus Rey Fenix versus Jimmy Uso. I was hoping that Rey Fenix could win this, but he didn't. Solo gets the win. He's going in his first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. I thought it was a pretty decent triple threat match. Jimmy Uso did a good job. Solo, Rey Fenix is always great. Solo gets the win, but out of nowhere, LA Knight is attacking Jeff Cobb, and JC, and Jacob Fatu, and he tried to run away, but Nick Aldis says, JC, you want to get involved in everything? You want to fight somebody? LA Knight wants to fight JC? JC's going to have his debut match tonight, and he says, we're going to do it right now. So we got JC, aka Jeff Cobb, versus LA Knight. It was a little slow paced, but JC was doing a good job. He did mostly all the same moves he did in independent wrestling, and they kept his finisher. Tour of Islands? Something like that? I think that's what it's called. And I thought it was a pretty decent match. LA Knight did a good job. LA Knight wasn't feeling well because this guy had been in tag team matches, have a match with Jacob Fatu, fatal 4-way match. He wasn't feeling well. So JC gets the win. He gets his debut win. This is how you do it, AEW, when you get somebody to debut. This is how you do it. You don't make them go in a tournament and then lose. Because now there's no hype for Josh Alexander because the guy kept losing. That's how you do it, AEW. We have Tiffany Stratton defending her women's championship against Nia Jax. It was a pretty okay match. It was Nia Jax. I'm not a big fan of Nia Jax. I'm not trying to make fun of her, but I'm not a big fan of the big people matches. But it was a pretty good match. Nia Jax did a good job. She tried to do a good job with some of these moves that she did. She did a Samoan drop off the turnbuckle. She did a nasty I forgot, Dominator, something that her finisher move is called. It was nasty because Tiffany Stratton tried to do a powerbomb, but she was struggling. And then Nia Jax has used her whole force to sit on Tiffany Stratton. But Tiffany Stratton did not lose. She grabs the ropes and she gets the win. After she did a nasty kick into a chair to Nia Jax, and Nia Jax just split open, full of blood, and Tiffany Stratton wins the match. For some reason, Naomi got involved. She's the one that brought the chair into play. Jay Cargill got rid of her and all that stuff. A lot of things happening over there. But the next qualified match for the Money in the Bank, I forgot what the men's is. But the women's is Julia, Zelina Vega, and Charlotte Flair. Julia could be in her first ever Money in the Bank ladder match. I wish, or Zelina Vega wins it. Or Bliss could help Charlotte Flair to win the championship. We're getting closer to TNA's Under Siege. I still can't watch TNA because of hockey. I don't think I'll be watching it for a while. But there's a lot of things happening. We heard that Ariana Grace will be facing Tessa Blanchard because Tessa slapped Grace in the face. Disrespect her. Robert Stone, Mr. Stone, is making things really hard for Santino Marella at TNA. We got things with Elijah and Joe Hendry and Trick Williams and Frankie Kazarian. Trick and Kazarian doesn't like each other, but they had to respect each other because they're in a tag team match at Under Siege. We got Lyons showed up. Nikita Lyons showed up. She was in a tag team match. I believe that's it that I could remember. I believe so. I don't think there was any more NXT people showed up. So yeah, that's what TNA has, and they had a fatal 4-way to become the number contender to versus Steve Macklin for the International Championship. I thought Matt Cardona won that. Did he? Did he win that? I have no idea. But that's all for me today. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Next DLC is coming out soon. Well, now everybody's waiting for this celebrity guest to show up. We don't know when this person's going to show up. Would it be next week? Would it be 2 weeks from now? Or would it be on June 1st? I hope it's not on June 1st because they still have to give us the WrestleMania DLC pack. That's supposed to be coming out sometime. I believe that somewhere in June. I'm hoping it's somewhere this next week or 2 weeks from now, but I believe that's June 1st. But I'm hoping that it's somewhere in May, then we get this guy. Whoever this celebrity guest is. I have no idea who it is. I had my first match with Motor City Machine Guns, and I enjoyed it. They have great tag team moves. Every tag team, double tag team they have, that they use in real life is in the game. That's pretty cool to have. There's a new Cradle Shock versions of the Cradle Shock. Even the sliced bread for Alex Shelley. I thought it was a pretty decent thing. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Tell us out. Bye.